No verdict today. The jury in Karen Reed's retrial will return tomorrow to continue their deliberations. Investigative reporter Ted Daniel, though, he's live at the Dedham Courthouse for us tonight. And Ted, the jury was quiet today.
Mark, we did not hear a word of the jury from the jury, and they were at it the entire day, wrapping up just about 45 minutes ago. When Karen Reed left, she was cheered on by her supporters, but she remained quiet herself.
There's going to be no comments.
Karen Reed leaves Monday the same way she came in, waiting for a verdict. Earlier in the day, her team made a last-minute push to change one of the verdict slips. One of Reed's charges is manslaughter while driving under the influence. There is a not guilty line to check under that charge, but not guilty lines do not exist under the three lesser options the jury can pick instead. Reed says this was an issue during her first trial.
I think what happened last year with the same verdict form explains that the jurors themselves found it confusing, and have said as much, so we just wanted to avoid that.
Judge Beverly Cannoni ruled against Reed without a hearing. Writing the slip is consistent with Massachusetts law and is to be viewed in conjunction with the jury instructions. Buffer zone restrictions appeared to have eased, with people gathering in front of the courthouse and everywhere else they can. The deliberating jury is made up of 7 women and 5 men. Foreman appears to be in his 40s and is the only person of color. There are at least 2 jurors in their 20s. They hold Reed's fate and a nation in suspense.
I feel strong, and the jury will do the right thing.
One of the things I noticed is that this jury appears to be younger than the jurors in the first trial. They've been together since mid-April, Mark, so they likely know each other well.
You would think so, Ted. And one of the biggest crowds outside of court we've seen so far, and they seem to be using a hand signal to communicate with Reed's team.
Yeah, there are a lot of people here, and a lot of them are wearing pink. That's another way that they show their support for Karen Reed. Because the buffer zone restrictions are in place, they're not supposed to be cheering and yelling for Karen Reed, and so they are using that hand signal as a replacement for that to give her support without making a lot of noise.
You and I have talked about how that crowd is building, it seems, seemingly by the day. We'll check back with you a bit later on. Thanks.